Jeffrey follows the advice of fitness YouTubers that eat junk food. As long as it fits my macros, I can eat anything, huh? Jeffrey eats 3 cheeseburgers while trying to lose weight. Jeffrey stays fat. And look, his favorite roidhead YouTuber just got hospitalized again. Come on, Jeffrey, you know better than to follow these guys' advice. If only you just followed the diet of Adonis. Adonis isn't held hostage by the modern addictive chemicals that they put in processed food. He is free of all the modern slop food, so he eats a clean diet. The same diet his warrior ancestors would eat to conquer and destroy and crush his enemies. Adonis doesn't cope by saying, oh, it's got 15 grams of protein in it, so I can eat a cookie, bro. Adonis eats for health, nutrition, and taste. So when I was trying to lose fat, I went on the dumbest diets known to man. I tried if it fits my macros, keto, protein only diet where you only eat like turkey and chicken. I remember I was just eating like protein chips, but like if it's my macros, so it had protein, and I just lay in bed all hungry because I used up all my calories and like my protein was hit. And I just lay in bed sedentary. I was like hungry. I was like so depressed. I was like, oh, I need food. It was painful, and I was stuck in this weirdly like skinny fat purgatory. So I just like hop on YouTube, I find a new diet, I try it for a week or two, I wouldn't get any results, I give up, I go back to binging again, and like none of these gimmicky diets ever worked for me. And think about it, right? If these gimmicky diets actually worked, why are bodybuilders not using these, right? If they actually work, because bodybuilders, they get like super ultra leaner than we ever would want to get to, right? They get to like fucking 3-4% body fat levels, right? They don't do these fucking gimmicky diets. You won't find any bodybuilder doing keto or carnivore or anything. They go on this special diet that helps them lose fat. And I've actually been on this exact diet for the last 6 weeks, and I lost like 13 pounds in the last 6 weeks. That has like 6 kilograms of fat. That's not like watts or anything. And like you can just go to my shorts on my channel. You see the progress I've made. I lost like 13 pounds in 6 weeks. And now you're listening, right? I was like, oh, I want to lose 13 pounds of fat in 6 weeks. You're not gonna like the answer I'm gonna give you. 99% of the people will literally get mad in the comments. And my camera is dying. Let me. If you want to get actual results and look amazing and dominate life, here's the exact diet that you should be eating starting today. Just eat a healthy whole food diet. And the truth is that you probably have been lied to or just by misinformed by your teachers and like even your parents. Like I remember my parents feeding me bread and sausages and shit like with Nutella. How fucked up is that? That like literally the food information we have is like cereal is for breakfast, or like get some white bread and put Nutella on it. That's good nutrition. Like our parents were so misinformed and lied to by these food ads and companies that they genuinely thought putting like Nutella on some bread was healthy to give to their kids. Do you understand how fucked up that is? And if you're like 13 years old, you'll be like, oh, but Nutella is good. Like, click off this video. This is for actual adults, right? This video isn't for kids, so click off. I'm not even gonna talk to you, right? But if you're still here, you need to actually start eating like a fucking man. Like, you know, like when you look at foods, you should actually be like, all right, this food feel ballsy. This doesn't feel like a fucking kid's meal. This doesn't feel like some kind of food inferior man would eat. And obviously it's not like great nutritional advice. You're like, don't eat manly food, right? But like people just cope and be like, oh, it fits my macros so I can eat fucking protein cookies. Like, no, you cannot. Eating for health, there's a thing called health, there's a thing called energy levels, there's a thing called performance. It's like, yo, it fits my macros. Like, it doesn't, motherfucker. It fits nothing. It's shit. Just because some unhealthy food has some whey protein added to it doesn't make it okay to eat. And if you're just gonna eat like a protein bar or protein cookie, just at least acknowledge that it's not the best option. Just be mature, be like, yep, okay, I know this isn't the best food option, like I don't have anything else to eat, just grabbing a quick protein snack, then that's fair enough, okay. But like, don't cope by saying, oh, it's good food. It's like, no. Calories from ice cream and potatoes are not the same. You know this? You're not stupid, right? You understand like potatoes and ice cream isn't the same. So people will say there is no perfect diet, but like there kind of is, right? If you're a man who wants to get fit, wants to have high performance, wants to do good in life, there actually is a perfect diet. Now, we could be like, oh, I have allergies, blah, 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 but like for 99% of the people, this will be the perfect diet. And when you start eating these foods, you will literally start losing fat faster than like ever before. Your body will literally go into fucking overdrive mode. It's like, holy fuck, I'm actually eating well for the first time in my life. Let me change this dude's life by fucking getting ripped and jacked. That's what your body will say when you start eating these foods. You will actually be healthier. Like, no one cares about health, right? In the fitness industry, genuinely no one cares about health. So I recently was in like a video. It didn't come out yet. Hopefully I don't look like a loser. Like, they didn't make me look like a retard. But like, this guy, I'll put up a picture of him. He's like massive or whatever, right? And he told me he eats burgers and pizzas every day. Like, on the fitness influencer scale, this guy would be better than me, right? There's like, I mean, he's obviously bigger, more shredded. Like, he probably even knows more than me because he's been in the industry for years, right? But like, when we talk about genuine human fitness, this is kind of a dark truth, but I will outlive him. And honestly, if we both needed to do physical work, I probably have better cardio than him, right? It's like, yeah, stronger, but like, I will outlive him. I am genuinely fitter than him. Like, if we were to go on a doctor, I am healthier, right? Like, just drugs and all that stuff. Like, you know, I don't want to like insult the guy. He's a cool guy, but like, you get my point. So the specific foods that will be the best for fat loss and health and nutrition is, so we divide foods into 4 categories. You got your protein sources, your carb sources, your fat sources, and then like you have your vegetables. Pretty much your almost every meal should consist of a protein source, a carb source, and some fats. And people have this like fish rule. I'll put up a picture of it, but like, honestly, you probably would have an idea how much vegetable to put on a plate, how much rice and chicken to put on a plate, right? You wouldn't like, you probably could tell how much to put on a plate. Just don't go insane with the fats. Just don't like pour fucking olive oil and you should be fine. Just put a small amount of fat, it should be good. So if you can just combine these foods, you pretty much will have a perfect meal plan for the rest of your life. Carbs, we have sweet potatoes, rice, oats, potatoes, blueberries, bananas, and you know, fruits. And then we have chicken, lean beef, steak, turkey, whey or casein protein, eggs, fish, and like the beef stuff or the turkey stuff, chicken stuff can be minced or normal, it doesn't matter. For fats, you have peanut butter, nuts, like any nuts, fucking walnuts, cashew, it doesn't matter. Or you got olive oil, you got flaxseed oil. And for vegetables, you can have peppers. I have peppers, for example, every meal. Carrots, spinach. Just pick one that you like. Maybe it's cucumber for you, maybe it's carrots for you. You can just have it pretty much every day, right? And I may be forgetting some food and whatnot, but you get the idea. And honestly, if you can just make your diet these foods, you're gonna make insane progress. You'll be so much healthier. You're gonna like build so much muscle and lose so much fat on this diet. You're gonna stop binging on food. You're gonna stop craving junk food. Your brain will literally rewire itself to enjoy healthy foods, and I've made videos about this. So if you just click on my channel, I think my first video, how to get rid of your junk food addiction, talks about the neuroscience of this. Like, you will literally unfuck your brain, because when you eat these high dopamine foods, it fucks with your brain chemistry, right? You'll literally like become a normal human again. And unlike these zombies, I get it, like transitioning to this is hard, right? If you've just been binging and eating junk food your whole life, it is kind of hard to start eating like this, but it is a worthy trade-off, man. Honestly, I maybe come off as like some fitness guys, like, eat clean, you can't eat cookies, all that stuff, but I am on your side. I genuinely want you to get good results. So it's like, I would, if honestly, if you could just eat cookies and be the healthiest, best version of yourself, that's what I would tell you. But like, that's genuinely not how it works, right? The unsexy, the not marketable answer is just eat like chicken. It is what it is, right? It maybe sounds a bit daunting. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have to give up pizzas. But like, it's not about giving up. It's about gaining. It's not about losing fat. It's about winning your life back, man. Winning your balls. Winning like a nice body. And that is a worthy trade-off. Would you rather have the 5-minute satisfaction of a burger or like a lifetime of pride, right? So if you are struggling with this, if you need more help, I have a course, link below. I do one-to-one coaching. I'm here every day. Watch out for my video tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, goodbye.